Hi guys, welcome back to Flora Fun and Food. My name is Lauren and today I'm going to show you how to get a couple of different stains out of items. I actually have 4 different stains we're going to treat today, and I have 4 different products, not including hot water, that we will use to get these stains out. One of them is specifically a stain remover. The others are just household items. So let's get started. First up, I have a dish towel that has some definite food, stains. I'm assuming it's tomato based because I cook a lot with tomatoes and it's kind of got an orange tint to it. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to use this spot remover. This is Grandma's Secret and I swear by this stuff. I love it. It kind of sprays in kind of a gel form if you spray a lot of it. So what I'm doing is I'm spraying this directly onto the stains and I'm letting it kind of soak in. And I see another orange spot here. And then I also like to spray the back of any stains I find just to give it, the best chance of soaking through and saturating the stain. So let's flip this over and spray the back. And I kind of rub it in. And I'm just kind of looking all over this towel for any spots that have occurred while cooking. Kind of a messy cook, and I hang my towel right by the stove, and so it oftentimes splatters and gets on my stuff. I believe I ordered this on Amazon, so I can link that down below. You can find it usually at, home stores, anywhere you can buy laundry detergent, things like that. You can typically find some sort of stain remover, but I love this Grandma's Secret kind, and it actually smells really good too. All right, we've hit the heaviest of the stains with our stain remover. So what I'm gonna do is just let that soak for a little while we get the others prepped, and then we'll go throw everything in the wash. Up next is a hoodie that I got foundation makeup on, and I have tried Grandma stain remover probably 3 times now, and I have washed and dried this, so I am not sure if this is even going to come out. It is getting a lot harder to see. Let me show you up close. I don't know if you can see it very well on camera, but there's a spot there and a spot there, and it is definitely a lot less noticeable than it was before, but Grandma's stain remover just could not do the trick. So the product we're going to try on this is actually shaving cream. My mom heard this tip from, I believe it was the Kardashians, to get foundation out of clothing. Typically this trick works if you do it immediately. So we're going to make sure we cover all the foundation spots on the front, and like I said, I like to do the back too, just to, if it's behind it. And I'm going to ball it up so that I know all of it is touching. And we're going to set that aside as well. Up next is my pillow, and someone, I don't know who, it was probably me honestly, spilled raspberry topping on it. Berries can be pretty stain heavy. So what I read was that you can try just boiling hot or almost boiling hot water. So I'm going to take the cover off, turn my hot water on, and get this ready to soak. And I'm actually going to move these and just set this in here with the hot water running over the berries. Wow, that literally looks like it worked. That is amazing to me. So I'm just going to take, ooh, that's hot. I'm just going to take a little brush and just kind of scrub it to make sure I got everything out. And we're just going to call that good. We will also stick this in the washing machine here in a minute with everything else, but man, that got out some dark raspberry stains with just hot water. That's amazing. Now, trigger warning on this one does contain blood, so if you're squeamish or anything, I mean, it's dried on clothing, but skip forward. If you want to get rid of blood and don't want to see it, use hydrogen peroxide. So here's your warning, it's coming. So these are a pair of shorts that I have, and long story short, I have an inflammatory skin condition called hidradenitis suppurativa, which causes really, really painful cysts to form all over my body. And so I had one kind of on my leg here that drained while I was sleeping. So that was a fun surprise to wake up to. I've messed up my light mint green shorts with blood, and it's a mess. But blood is actually super easy to get rid of in clothing. All you have to do is put hydrogen peroxide on it. So I'm going to set this in here so it can drain. And again, we're going to treat the front and back of the fabric here to make sure we've got everything, you know, saturated, and it'll come out better. Now this is dried already, but it will still work. See how it's already starting to foam anywhere where there was blood? That is a good sign. It means that the hydrogen peroxide is penetrating the blood and working on removing it. This really should not stain your clothes. It shouldn't, you know, bleach it or anything like that. So we're gonna let it sit for just a second while it foams. My husband actually taught me this trick because when he helped his uncle, you know, clean animals and stuff after hunting, sometimes blood would get where you didn't want it. And so they use hydrogen peroxide, and it is seriously magic. So I'm going to use this brush again just to kind of really get in there. Oh, and I see a spot that I missed. So we are just going to saturate this. It would have been better if I did it when I first saw it, but that's okay. So it's already fading. Like, I mean, look at that. That's so much better than it was before. Sometimes hydrogen peroxide hurts my fingers a little bit. I think I have a little bit of a sensitivity to it, but I'm not going to be doing this for very long, so I'm not going to wear gloves for this, but you could if you have sensitive skin like I do. So the little spots are almost gone. That big spot is what we're going to work on next. But these little ones here are just disappearing. Oop, missed another one. This was a really, really bad one, really painful. I'm glad that it is gone now, but I would have preferred it to, you know, not mess up my clothes. I've dealt with this condition since, oh, I think I was probably 14, and I'm 32 now, so this is not my first rodeo cleaning blood out of clothing, but it's still a pain, and it's not fun, and you know, it is what it is. We'll get through it. I'm just glad that I found this out, because I used to throw my clothes away because I could not get the stains out of like my white shirts or, you know, my lighter colored pants, things like that. And so now I can save my clothing. As you can see, the more we add and the more we scrub, the more the stain is fading away. So I'm going to flip this inside out to get at the back side. So now I'm going to use really hot water to flush the hydrogen peroxide and the stain out a little bit better, and we'll see if we need to continue the process, but it's looking pretty good to me. I've also done this method without the rinsing part as much on my couch, because, you know, every now and then my dog will have something bleed and it gets, you know, a little blood spot on my light gray cloth couch. And so I just pour a little hydrogen peroxide on it, scrub it, and then take a damp, warm paper towel and just kind of dab it up, and it gets rid of it right away. So we're gonna scrub and rinse one more time. You don't want to throw it through the dryer unless you've gotten everything out, because the dryer will kind of set that stain in, and it will be very hard, if not impossible, to get out after that, which is why I'm worried about the makeup on my hoodie, because it has been washed and dried several times. But you know what, it's so faded now that I think I'll still be okay wearing it, even if it still shows a little bit. So one more nice rinse with really hot water. And we'll just kind of wring this out a little bit. All right. So now let's take all 4 of our items down to the wash, and we're just going to wash them with normal detergent, dry them like normal with a dryer sheet, nothing fancy in the wash, and hopefully we get the stains out. I don't think this makeup is going to do it, guys. It's not really doing a whole lot here. I may add some dish soap too, simply because my foundation is oil-based, and dish soap can be good for getting out grease and oil. Maybe I'll rinse this here. All right, we'll let that just kind of soak. Welcome to my very glamorous laundry room, just in the basement of our house here. So I'm just throwing all 4 items directly into my wash. I typically like to use this Hex brand laundry detergent because it helps get out some of the nasty, like, athletic clothes smell. But we are out of this, and it is back ordered on Amazon. So I'm going to use this alternative I found, which is the Lysol brand of laundry sanitizer. Now, we're not going to pour a ton in because it's just 4 small items, so I'm just going to pour in a little bit of this. I also like the way this fabric softener smells. This is Downy Wrinkle Guard, so I just pour in a little bit of that because it smells fantastic. And then, since we're working with hard stains, I am going to sprinkle in just a little bit of OxyClean powder. And now we'll just set this for a quick wash because it's, again, a very small load. We'll start it and see how it turns out. All right, we'll get these in the dryer here with a dryer sheet and check them once they're dry. All right, our stuff is out of the wash. All the stains are gone. The shorts, the towel, the pillow, and my hoodie are all clean. No more stains. I'm so glad I got this done. It's been on my to-do list for a while. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Head over to my channel to subscribe for more content like this. And I hope to see you guys again very soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.